think it's bad. I just don't take it as a compliment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I could probably be intimidated in like a religious view. Well, that motherfucker drove me crazy out there. Jeremy drove me nuts.
I hated it whenever Jude played with us because of the way he hit the ball.
That's what I'm saying. They would like do illegal shit
I'm
constantly.
like,
oh, I hate that.
They're like, oh, drove me insane.
We were at family dinner. Welcome. I'm Mazie.
I'm Lindsey.
And I'm Melissa, and this is Unfiltered Trauma Blondes.
Little start.
Well, shit.
God.
I was sick. I was sick, dude. Like, I couldn't make it. Actually, I shit.
So you shit on the
I
ground?
shit outside twice, like emergency style. Once was on a beach. Like, once I had a guy friend that was with me and we were fishing and it hit. And I was like,
Shut up.
we gotta go. And he was like, what's up? And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna shit. So he literally like drove me down the beach and I had to go shit on the fucking beach.
At a cross country meet. I did at a cross country meet. I couldn't go anymore. I was like, nope, and ran off into the trees. And my friend stood watch for me. And I returned with one less sock.
Blisters.
It was like, it's coming out now.
You've not shit on the ground? You've never had to drop and shit?
Oh, I'm sure I have. I just feel like I always had toilet paper with me.
It was like an intentional shit,
Yeah.
not like an accident.
Yeah, well, because I know that I can't control, like, when it happens, we're there. And when timing does not matter. There are times I wear diapers when it's like really, really bad.
Really?
Yeah, so I have toilet paper.
horrible.
Right now I have a whole pack of Viva paper towels because they're way hardier than toilet paper and they just feel comfortable on your butt.
Oh, yeah, because the ply, probably.
Yeah.
That would make a big difference.
But then there's times where like I can't shit to save my life.
God, that is like my nightmare.
So when it's time,
I know. I tell her that. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, it sucks so bad for you. I can't
So when it's time
imagine.
to
That
go,
is fucking miserable.
be
I'd rather
prepared.
shit on the beach.
Wipe your ass in the sand.
like a fucking dog.
Why would you? If you had to shit that bad, why wouldn't you just go into the water?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna shit in the water.
Why?
Because I don't want it to float up next to me.
Why?
You're
already
shitting here. I want it beneath me. I don't want it up here. No, I can just walk away from it. We're animals. It's okay to
And
shit
then
on the
you
ground.
could
So go
into the
way
water.
far out,
I'll
start
fucking bury
shitting,
it.
and walk in as we're
Fucking kick
shitting.
some sand upon it.
Oh my god!
Like a cat in a litter box and fucking getting it. Oh,
Oh no!
I probably did come.
I hope so. You just left it out in the open.
It was Kellum. Thank God it was Kellum.
Yeah, you could shit in front of Kellum. I could
Yeah.
shit in front of Kellum.
Absolutely.
I don't know why, but that seems like it would be okay
Because
to do.
he probably shits outside just because.
So when we first moved to Katy, I was used to living out in the country, and so when we first moved, it was nothing to just shit in your front yard. If you're out working in the yard, you just
Just
if
go.
you gotta shit, like whatever.
Like a toddler.
So my dad was he was a narcotics officer, and it was his first day, whatever. And the chief of police was coming to greet us. I'm literally shitting in the front yard.
How old are you?
First grade.
Old enough to go
Little
inside.
children shitting in the yard.
Yep.
Our neighbor shit in the yard once.
Sadie told me she used to poop in the yard when she was really little. She said she'd go behind the trampoline, like in the back far corner. I had no idea.
I have after the pool. Because the chlorine just gets you, and you're like,
Dude, that gets my
laxative.
niece.
It does, actually.
That's a
Savannah
laxative.
every time.
Maybe
Well,
that's what
I don't
should
know
do
if she
then.
does anymore, but when she was little.
Go swimming. Drink pool water.
Just drink a gallon of chlorine a
God.
week. I should be fine.
Don't do
I think that
that.
might damage you in other ways.
Let's not do that. I feel like we've made progress. We're working out.
There's got to be another way.
let's not drink pool water.
I'll take sulfur.
Sulfur works. I love sulfur. I believe in it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, how was y'all's weeks?
I
Since the cook-off.
Oh, I don't think I've really had an eventful week, or it's been really uneventful, kind of.
Yeah, it's been which is so nice. It's just been easy. It's been a good, peaceful week.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, after cook-off, I kind of felt like I needed to like self-regulate a little. I was like, that was a lot all weekend.
Yep.
I felt that way kind of past couple days. I don't need it quite like you do, but like I do need to like not answer my phone for a little bit. And,
I took like a whole day where I was like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
And I mowed my lawn. And
you should.
Yeah, I need a weekend of nothing.
Of like a, hey, I'm checking out world.
Yes.
If you don't hear from
to go to that house in Tyler, like I've honestly thought about scheduling that for like once a quarter.
Mm.
And just go by myself and just be there and be called to do nothing more than exist.
It's kind of weird at first, honestly.
I feel like you're doing something
I like
wrong.
it, but I feel
It's a
guilty.
guilt. Yeah, I would, I need that.
It is wild how much guilt I have for not doing things, having days where like it's how you like don't have fucking burnout. It's necessary, but it's so programmed in me.
My client today, we were scheduled for last week, ended up having to reschedule. There was a miscommunication in the reschedule, so he ended up coming to the meeting that was scheduled after we had already rescheduled it because of miscommunication. So then he was there and I wasn't. So we met today, and he texted me that he was going to reschedule. I forgot where I was going with this. What were we talking about?
Me time.
Oh, and so I was saying to myself, like, okay, if he doesn't show up, I need that. And so I was like, if you can't make it, don't worry. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad.
And he goes, are you trying to get rid of me? I was like, no, it's okay. I could use the alone time.
Whatever happens is okay. I prefer you to go though.
How long do you plan on being here?
Yeah. I get really excited to have a little time to myself sometimes, and I don't even fucking do anything.
I think that's what I love.
Yeah.
You don't have to entertain anyone. You don't have to cook for anyone. You're literally not being called to do anything. It's just whatever it is that you feel like in the moment.
Especially if you have your shit done already.
Yes.
It's so nice. Like your house is clean, your yard is
That's
done.
where I have
I had a hard time yesterday.
never have my shit together. Yeah. I'm like, oh, nope, can't relax. That needs to happen.
Bryce used to get so frustrated because I need alone time. I need me time. And in that time, I would clean and I would get the house reset, whatever.
I do that too, yeah.
But then he'd come back and I'd be like, the fuck? I need some me time. Why are you back? Well, you've had 3 hours to clean the house so I can have alone time.
Yeah.
It's like
So I
preparing
can let
for
my
guests.
brain really rest.
Yeah. Yes.
Which I don't know why we do that either, because it's like I will clean my house and mop my floors and it smells amazing and it's sparkling. And I mean, the floor is just shit when everybody leaves. And so you just have to do it again anyways. And I've never once have walked in somebody's house and been like, this floor.
I'm going to start
It's
doing
so
that.
shiny and pretty.
Are we eating off of that? I have.
I look at the house all together and I'm like, okay, it's clean in here. But like, I don't think that you would notice if the floor had been vacuumed, but not like
that's true.
slick.
Yeah.
And especially like my floor.
Yeah, you can't.
Well, yeah, you don't have like, you're not.
I mean, I guess if it was one that had the old house had pretty shine, it would look really dirty if it was dirty.
Yeah.
But okay,
So
so
how was
none
your
of us
week
had
then?
wild weeks. I didn't have a crazy week.
No.
I had a good week.
Do you have a high or low?
Writer's grades are still probably my low. High. It's just been
a week.
a peaceful week.
Sarah came to visit me, so that's been my high, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've just been dinking around. We spent like 20 minutes out in the yard this morning taking pictures of mushrooms, like from different angles, and then looking at them all up close. They're so cool. And then I was like, I took a picture of her taking a picture of one of the mushrooms. I'm like, we look fucking ridiculous. My neighbors are probably like,
they're hot.
yeah.
Don't eat those. Those are bad. You're gonna die.
But it was fun. I was like, oh, who else can I just do this with? I love it.
That's cool.
It's fun.
Jack's had a procedure on his foot because he stubbed his toe a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago, and it split his toenail in half. And so the nail,
I bet.
yeah, but then over time he said it's only painful if someone steps on it. So it's like,
It's like raw.
okay.
Sore.
So, but you look at it, his toe
now.
his toe is giant and like the nail that broke off was still stuck in the skin. So then the skin started healing over it, which caused a second infection.
Oh,
It was
no.
disgusting. So he
Like a bulbous toe.
yes.
Picture like a
Yes. And it was like scabbed and ooey gooey. It was really bad. And so we would soak it. We'd soak it in Epsom salt. We would do the back team. We would do all the things and it wouldn't go away. So I took him to the doctor on whatever day that was. And they did the procedure right then, and his toe looks phenomenal.
Then just instantly, like, what did they slice it open?
So they cut the nail all the way to the top, and then removed that part of it, and then which is just to prevent further infection. And then they sliced open the skin, took the nail out of that portion of it, and then like cleaned out the connector between it because where he had hit it had split it in a way that the connector on the outside went in. I don't know. I couldn't understand it, but it's out and it looks
gonna get a whole new
just
toe.
healing
so
immediately.
good. Yes. Like, I was looking at it today and
Well,
I was like, do we even need to do this anymore?
Yeah.
Like this looks so good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
I was worried about it.
It is crazy how quickly, whenever they do something like that, the pain, it just goes away.
Yeah.
It's like Ryder with his shoulder. The second that they put it in, like,
Yeah.
it was like instant.
It
Fine.
just feels like you overworked
Backward
your
That's
shoulder.
why they probably re-injure so much.
Yeah.
Also, is because the pain is basically gone the second it's back in, so they forget that they're injured.
Well, but it's also because when they yank it, they have to yank it so hard that it overluxates certain portions of it. So it's like a broken fence. After you've already fixed it,
it's just
it's
wiggly.
just soft. Yeah, it comes out automatically because the elasticity has weakened
Right.
in that section. So sometimes it's an overcorrection. Just like you can go to the chiropractor and get overcorrected, especially in your neck, and not realize it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same thing. Like they have to be very over exaggerate with.
Well, they did. They
The
had when I went
reset.
in there, they had a sheet wrapped around his arm. So one person was pulling with leverage to use a fucking sheet.
Imagine doing it on your hip. It's miserable.
I'm a winner.
Did either of you see a weenie, like a weird weenie? It can't be a normal weenie.
No, I haven't seen any weird.
No weenies we've already seen. Got any
Nope.
new weenies? I didn't get any weenies either. Okay. So, topic.
Ba-da-da-ding. What is the topic? Where is it?
Intimidating or
duh.
just not settling. This phrase gets thrown around a lot. You're intimidating.
Mm-hmm. How often do you get that?
I have heard that a lot in my life, but like I
feel like I've
said
called you that
earlier, you said that you were intimidated of me.
No, I feel like I was when I first met
First
you.
met
Yeah.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't give off. You don't give off like, come, like.
I mean, you did though. I don't think that was what I found intimidating actually, because she like invited us over to come hang out. I was
You
just
know,
like,
to me, you were the popular girl. I'm like, I'm just a peasant. I'm just a wee little peasant.
Isn't it funny to hear
I think
other
it's
people's
just we were, like,
perspectives of you?
so I don't know, like loud and like
Probably drunk.
I don't think you were drunk. I don't remember. That was a long time
I
ago.
really didn't get that drunk when we played volleyball because I'd get too convinced.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Is because we were playing volleyball and like you were taking it seriously.
Well, that motherfucker drove me crazy out there. Jeremy drove me nuts.
I hated it whenever Jude played with us because of the way he hit the ball.
That's what I'm saying. They would like
be
do
like,
illegal shit.
and we're like,
Oh, I
constantly.
hate that.
They're like, ugh, drove me insane.
We were at family dinner and we were playing with Charlie's family, and that age range is like ancient to I think 9.
Yeah.
And even the 9-year-old wasn't hitting it right. They were doing this thing, and I'm like, oh my god, you just.
I know.
It's really simple.
Everyone over there, I'll do it by myself.
Just get out of my way.
Yes. Both of his sisters knew how to do it. I was like, y'all over here, everyone else against us. It's like 47 against 3. I don't fucking care. I'll do it by myself.
I need you to be able to get out of my way.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
do something.
Yep.
I'm okay in situations like that.
I'm way
I'm
too
better.
competitive.
But if you're playing like a real game somewhere and against people that decently play and that shit goes down, I'm like, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, cheaters.
Yep.
Especially guys that are already out jumping you and they
Yes.
hit harder than you and all
Yes.
that. I'm like, no, sorry.
Yep.
You're gonna play right. You're gonna hear it.
Meanwhile, they're this tall. We're like,
I'm coming for your
listen to
ass.
me.
Yeah. All right.
Have you heard?
I've heard I'm intimidating, but not recently, really. I don't think I've come off as intimidating anymore. Maybe, I don't know. No one tells me if I am.
One of my agent's moms, she's mom.
Mummy.
Mumsy. Mumsy. Oh. She.
Mumsy.
I was thinking that in my head. I wasn't going to say it out loud. Like,
Sorry.
leave it alone, Melissa. We've already said too much.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
She's like in her 50s, and she told me that she was intimidated by me.
Really? Did you ask
Yeah.
her why? Like what she found intimidating about
No.
you? Oh, see.
I guess I should. She
Next
told
time.
me.
Yeah.
But her daughter's the one who told me that. And then I asked her, and she was like, yeah, I am. Why? Did I do something wrong?
Well, that is something that you realize a lot as you age. Like, you don't change that much on the inside. You do, you grow and stuff, but
You get older looking, but you don't feel older.
not really. No. And so I could see that, like, it not being an age thing that she felt that way.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't really, those things don't, I haven't noticed much change. I mean, I've never really been intimidated by people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you're also a natural fighter. Like, that's just, I feel like, and by natural fighter, I mean like protector. Like, you're ready, you're not a flighter.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm
like
not.
you're,
I
if
can't,
it's
I
going
couldn't
down,
do it
let's
if
go.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's not in me. Yeah, but I just think everybody's on the same level.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I choose to see it. You're not better than me. I don't see anybody as better than me.
Well, except for me, obviously.
Well, that's not true.
We all know it is. It's fine.
Okay, so it almost always lands on women who are put together, self-aware, independent, and not easily impressed. So just a strong, independent woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that has her shit together for the
Yeah.
most part.
Doesn't take any shit.
But when someone says a woman is intimidating, isn't it usually about her being scary? It isn't usually about her being scary or overly successful. It's about how someone feels in her presence. Which, whenever you first brought this up, my mind immediately went to like scary or successful, and like that's how people perceive intimidating women. But then the more I thought
Like,
about
you think
it,
about the
the more
business.
I thought
woman,
about
right?
it,
Mm-hmm.
it's true though. Like, it is how you feel when they're around. It has nothing to do with all that other stuff.
No, it's how they make you feel. I know whenever I said it too, I really liked that part.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, it really is.
It's so funny to me, like, and I'm sure you could probably agree, when I think of intimidating as a woman, it's so different. Like, this is admirable for a woman, and then intimidating for a man is so threatening and so like scary. You know what I mean?
When you're intimidated by a man,
Yeah, I like it's funny to me how, because of the gender,
It changes the meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a woman is empowered and a man is scary when they're intimidating.
I don't know that a woman really is empowered all that much, really not, because I've been like learning about this and watching things about how men feel about that, and it's a lot different than we think.
What do you mean? In what way?
Yeah,
For sure. And that, like, the ego side of it. Like, men aren't intimidated. They actually are cringed about it. When a woman has that type of an ego where she's like leading with that in conversations, like the things that we get grossed out by men doing.
Yeah.
Like when you meet them and they're immediately telling you how much money they make or how many cars they have or how many houses they have. They feel like it, like when a woman kind of leads with that in the same way, they're like, why wouldn't we think that that's really gross?
Yeah, I don't find that a positive intimidating. That's not what I would, I wouldn't even consider that.
For either sex.
It
Yeah,
is.
I would just be like,
That's
ugh.
just
People
arrogance.
that find themselves
Yeah,
to
exactly.
be intimidating, those are typically those where they're just like super ego.
The ones that
Like
who
the
think
ones that
they
go
are,
around saying,
yeah.
oh, I'm intimidating. Or
Yes.
people say I'm intimidating.
Yeah, those are the
like,
douchebags. Yeah, no.
No, they fucking don't.
But I'm saying, like, yeah.
No.
But the people
wrong.
who I find intimidating, it's a man is a bad thing, is what I'm saying. And a woman is like I aspire to be you type thing. Like, my view is so different. I just think that's
I have a
I
different
think it just
picture
kind of
in my
depends on how
mind
you define the word yourself. Yeah.
yeah.
as
as to like what you
Yeah, I
perceive
guess
as
people would all
intimidating.
be intimidated by different things for sure.
Yeah.
I could probably be intimidated in like a religious view.
And isn't it funny
I
that
mean, like you met the
intimidation?
Pope, you'd probably be like, "Oh wow,
Yeah, I'm so dirty.
like this."
I'm filthy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I met the Pope if I would feel dirtier than him though. I mean,
Not dirtier, but just like that presence, this person. Seeing some people in real life, you're kind of like, it's weird.
Yeah.
what if it was like the complete opposite reaction though? Like you thought you were gonna be like, whoa, and then you were just like, you're just an old dude in a bathrobe.
That's probably, yeah.
That's
With a
what I
weird
feel
hat.
like. Yeah, that's what I feel like I would. I feel like I'd be disappointed. Like, damn.
Like you
I was
build it up so
expecting
much in your
majestic.
head. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, where's the glow that's supposed to come out from behind you?
Yeah.
Where's your halo?
You're probably right, honestly.
Not that I feel like any of us will ever get to meet the Pope.
I don't want to.
I don't either.
I felt like Chip and Joanna Gaines were someone I'd rather meet than the Pope.
And the Pope.
And I remember taking a picture with them, and I was like,
Really?
oh my God.
A little starstruck.
Oh, yeah. But then I remember looking back on, like, thinking back to the memory.
And you're like, I
They're
just
just
met two
humans.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just
They're
Yeah.
on TV though.
Your turn.
So intimidating, it's the feelings of, I don't know if I can meet her where she is. I liked the way they did that one. And then the presence being in the way they make you
that
feel.
can go both ways though, not necessarily just meet her where she is, but I think it's the same for can I meet him where he is? And I think a lot of that too is I think people
Well, it's like not
get
knowing for
intimidated by someone who like has all of their shit together, you know, pays their own bills, is doing their own thing and is doing it well. And then it's like, well, they don't necessarily need me to contribute in any of those ways. They
Right.
Well, it's all
I'm only
self-worth.
need you like because I want you around.
Right,
Yeah. You're
right.
not bringing anything else that I feel like I just have to have or I can't live without.
What's crazy though is that if someone was actually strong enough to know what it is that they bring to the table, then they wouldn't be concerned about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's all coming. It's all a fear based.
Just where you are in your life.
Yeah, and like fear based of am I good enough, and which is, you know what I mean? Like it's just the
Your
brain.
self-worth.
Yeah, it's so crazy. And instead of saying that out loud, it gets labeled as intimidation. Was I supposed to say anything before that? I don't think
Well,
so.
it just, feelings of like, I can't meet her where she is. Saying
Yeah.
that out loud. You don't say that. Like, I just don't think I can meet that person where they are.
I
You
wish
say, I'm
people could.
intimidated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily like a
About
bad
feelings
thing
of
all the time.
inadequacy.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, you're intimidated, so why? You know, like, what do I need to? Why am I intimidated? What can I change? What can I do differently? How do I need to improve so I don't feel this way next
Do y'all
time?
think that it gets overused?
Everything does nowadays. I feel like we're so overdiagnosed and
Mhm.
labeled.
Everyone has ADHD.
Labels are saturated with labels.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And there's always a secondary and a tertiary, and then this for that.
So whenever you guys hear intimidating, like if somebody says you're intimidating, what like immediately goes through your mind?
What did I do
Confusion.
wrong? Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that that's the case with most women is it actually has the opposite effect of almost like shrinking you
Yes.
because you're like, okay, what am I doing?
Yep. What did
How
I
am
do
I
wrong?
making
What am
you
I
feel
putting
this
out?
way?
Because you want to put out warmth
Yes.
and like acceptance. And then
Nurture,
you're like,
yeah.
you hear that and you're immediately like, okay, what am I doing?
Yeah.
For a lot of people, I'm sure for some, I don't take that as a
I
compliment.
think
No.
it also kind of depends on who's saying it to you.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sure.
Like, I feel like that would change my viewpoint on it. Like a complete stranger telling me I'm intimidating or like,
I don't think it's bad. I just don't
Yeah.
take it as a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what I mean? I don't think you're trying to hurt me or anything. I don't,
you don't feel like it's
Want-
a positive attribute.
no, not really.
Yeah. I don't either.
Not always. I guess
Yeah,
it
I
depends
agree
on how
with
they're
that.
viewing it.
Yeah.
But I don't care anything about being intimidating.
When I hear that I'm intimidating, I feel like I provoke, like I make someone feel scared when I'm in their presence, and I don't like that. I don't want anyone to ever feel that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of women hear that and immediately turn inward and begin shrinking. Am I too much? Should I soften? Same things that we were just saying.
I've asked myself that a lot. Do I like, how far away from my femininity am I that I really just need to step into? Am I coming off brash? Am I coming off am I too much of a dude? You know what I mean? And the
See,
way
but
that
I don't see you that way at all.
I don't either.
You're very feminine to me. I like strong women, though.
Oh yeah, so I mean the perspective.
I'm into
is
them
different.
butch ones. Notice how
I
close
think
we
she
all are.
yeah.
It's just funny because like the people that I work with and even some of my friends, whether it's professional or personal, they're like, you're always the dude in the scenario. Always. Like I'm very, and I don't know if it's my decision making or what it is. But
Are you assertive there?
well, yeah, someone's got to do it.
Okay.
You hired me because I'm good at what I do. Like that's the one
I mean,
area
but
in life
I
that I'm
think
actually
that there's a
confident
lot of
about.
qualities that women have that are considered masculine, but I don't think they're masculine at all.
Yeah.
Not these days.
Yeah.
No, I think that they get labeled as masculine qualities, but I think they're actually qualities that we should all want and possess.
People are using that masculine, feminine shit to like manipulate at this point and stuff too.
More divide.
It's
Yeah.
just, it's more, yeah.
I just think it's
Another
overdone.
reason to get in our heads.
Yeah, I think it's
Just be who the
overdone.
fuck you are.
Yeah.
Unless you suck and then be someone else.
Yeah.
Do
Be
better.
a better you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's actually, I do this all the time.
What word is that supposed to
But
be?
what's actually happening most of the time is that you've outgrown the version of yourself that accepted less. I guess whenever you are intimidating other people.
It's because you're setting boundaries for yourself, and
Which are so hard to do.
they are hard to do.
But it's funny
I
because
can
you're
see
only
that.
that way with people who don't know how to set boundaries.
Or respect boundaries.
Right. But then you go with people who also do the same thing and they like it's a different level of respect and it's a higher quality friendship. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's really cool to feel the difference when you go from one room to the other of like one type of thinking into another type of thinking. It's interesting.
So whenever you guys think, like for me, whenever I think of, I just want to say like successful, an intimidating woman,
Mm-hmm.
I think of just the women these days that have it together without needing a male. Like they handle it on their own. They live their life fully without having a man around.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you think about when you think intimidating woman.
I like successful. I think that that's what's seen a lot
Mm-hmm.
as being
Intimidating.
yeah. But I think it's because a lot of us that are running our own businesses, full-time parents, single parents, I don't know.
You have to just like, I have to like you for the type of person that you are,
Mhm.
because I don't need you
Well, and it's
for anything
exactly,
else.
you're going to have to bring something to the table. And I'm not talking like
Emotional
money.
maturity.
Yeah. Like, it's just we've leveled up in our expectations. Once you don't need someone there, like, why would I take something that's going to drag me down? I don't need a fucking anchor.
Which is exactly like this level of thinking and quality and what they're willing to settle for and what their bare minimum is
Mhm.
versus this room of people. Like it's crazy just how different one simple change, the mindset shift changes, not just in business, but personal and like just all of it. It's crazy.
So
Yes.
basically, if you're intimidated, you just got to keep leveling up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can have
Where
that.
are we? Up here?
Yeah,
All right.
right there. You can start there. This
Oh,
is the type of
exactly what
living,
you
yeah.
just said. You're not looking for someone to save you. You're not looking for someone to complete you or validate you. You want someone to add to your life that is already full. Yeah, they're just like an awesome bonus
Oh,
at that
yes.
point.
I was going to use that word, bonus.
Well, and it doesn't have to be like,
It is a completely different standard. Yeah.
yeah.
Just keep reading, and then just like,
Go ahead.
I should have just kept reading. Now there's no space for confusion. You communicate clearly, you notice patterns, you set boundaries, and you actually keep them. Look at us. We like worked through all that in our minds without knowing this.
Yeah.
We're so smart. And for someone who used inconsistency, avoidance, or doing the bare minimum, that can feel like pressure. Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because you're no longer participating in dynamics that allow that behavior.
So I'm hearing that too is intimidating because like they're noticing that. They're seeing that. They know you're not going to be some easy, like, I am so thankful I don't drink. I am so thankful that I don't drink. I really am, because like the way that I feel about everything, it's like I haven't made any really. I'm not gonna be that easy.
I feel like you leveled up.
My expectations definitely have, just because I am okay. I'm enjoying my life right now.
Yeah. I think too, this is the first time for you to have a voice in so long that you're like standing in it firm, loud, and proud. And that is okay.
That's very true.
And there
Why are
is
you looking
absolutely
up
nothing
and
wrong
down
with
right
that.
now.
Well, I was thinking you too.
Is it
so
okay?
intimidating?
Yeah, let's intimidate. No, I'm like, do I have a booger hanging out my nose?
Is that why they say it?
Like,
Because
what's
of my
for
resting
me?
bitch face? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not intimidating.
Like, are you gonna hit me? Ah!
You do though, like the way that you look at people, you study them, and the
It's
look
not
on your
even-
face,
dude,
and
I
like,
don't mean to, but I really do have to get a good look.
me too.
Like, just let me look one good time.
I can see
if you could just pause life and just like study
Please,
it for
I
a
need
second,
to stare at you for a second and then leave you alone.
I think it's this in the same way that people find eye contact intimidating. Like, not everybody can do it, and so when somebody can hold your gaze, it's kind of intimidating. And I think we probably all.
I do think there's a point when you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, you're like,
I want to fucking
Yes.
real weird.
But like when you're engaged with someone and you can meet their gaze and hold their gaze, like not everybody can do that. Everyone.
I feel like we're
It's
doing it
different.
again. We're locked in there, man.
I know. I feel like if I look at you, it's gonna get weird because neither one of us is gonna look away.
Okay, so shift perspective. Do we think some men feel pressured to have a certain role in relationships, and if the role isn't needed, how might that affect how they show up?
Men.
I absolutely agree with that because
They don't know
it's
what
like
to
ingrained as like the man is the provider, and if you're already providing, you don't necessarily need that from him. So what else? He's got to be like, what else do I have to give you?
I think that you would have to have more self-love and like just your character in order to,
No, I'm not saying like all men are that way, but I think I can understand how that would be intimidating
but
to a
then on the
man.
opposite side, there's those men that like, they shoot out of the ballpark.
Wait, what do you mean?
They like have like 3 teeth and hit on a fucking model.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
My brain was going the opposite way.
You got
I
the
needed
ones
clarification.
that like should reach out and say something.
And then you got the
that
other
you
ones.
actually would, and then you've got these like the little weirdos that are like
The gophers.
The gophers.
Sometimes intimidating is just another way of saying you see through things. There's no room for mixed signals, no room for half effort, no room to say one thing and do another.
So you can't be bullshit.
It is what it is.
I would say that that's pretty true.
Yeah, intimidation, or what does it say? Something, I feel like it says something about.
Get it open.
That's not intimidation, that's accountability.
It is.
As Eden would say, clock it. Are
I
y'all
had somebody do that to me at the cook-off, and I was like, oh,
what does it mean? Clock it. Like, yes.
Oh my God. We had several people walk by and do that. And I was like, I don't know.
Because y'all look
And then they walk off and I was like, what
the old lady.
Turn into the. Me too.
As awkward as I can for them.
Gross. Okay. And the truth is, not everyone's ready for that. Some people are more comfortable in environments where expectations are unclear, where things are undefined, and where they can show up halfway and still be accepted. Strong women disrupt that, which I would say is true.
Yeah. Strong men, though, I mean, like, let's flip it for a minute. Do you think that women are as intimidated to go for an intimidating man, a very successful man? I think it's because we're not like stereotypically the ones that go.
And yeah, it's not typically our role to chase. We attract.
Different.
But it is different.
Like Jimmy, like the way that women are with him is kind of wild.
Is he beating them off of him?
I mean, they're super inappropriate. Some of the stories that I've heard. Like,
see, I haven't really heard much from him about that.
I know that women like.
But I think that that's a certain type of woman in that room. of like-minded people. I don't think that goes for the average
average
woman. You know what I
woman.
mean? I think that he may just have
Maybe that's what he's
those-
attracting right now.
Yeah. And I
for
can say
whatever
that, like,
reason.
yeah. Because there was a phase where I was getting more of that type of, like, those types of DMs instead of a different, like, sometimes you go
quality
through,
of the
yeah,
DM.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
And
no,
that's going to go by
true.
what you post, how you communicate, you know what I mean? So it's like, you do have to pay attention to that. That's a good gauge.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, what am I putting out there that's
Yes.
attracting this?
Yeah.
Oh, where's the pen?
Which
Maybe
kind
Who
of pen?
took the pen?
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't me this time.
Okay. Could there be times
was
where what looks like
intimidating.
intimidation is actually uncertainty? Did you already read that?
No.
No.
Quit giggling.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, you have to read that again. I have no
Okay.
idea what you said.
Could there be times where what
Sorry.
looks like intimidation is actually uncertainty? Like a man not knowing how to contribute where he fits. We already talked about that one. But here's the part that matters. Not all men are intimidated by this. The ones who are secure don't see independence as a threat. They see it as relief.
They're not just another.
They're,
Job.
somebody else that they're not going to have to fucking carry.
Yeah.
I'm sure that is, I can't, being the sole provider. I mean, I guess if you really like that pressure, but that's got to be pressure.
I know as a woman, it's a very uncomfortable feeling.
I think too, like, if that's something that you want to be the provider, you have to find the right counterpart for that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of men feel like at that, like whenever they are into it, that there's no pressure to be everything. There's no expectation to carry the entire relationship, and there's no need to fix or rescue. It becomes about partnership and not dependency.
You
I
just
also think that
enjoy one another.
Yeah. And I think that a high value man, and by the high value man, to unfiltered trauma blonde standards, I feel like at this point it's just a confident man, a secure man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not a liar.
Right. But I think that for a secure man, absolutely, they see it as like, oh, thank God I don't have to take care of someone.
Yeah.
Like we can enjoy life. We can build together, because that type of mindset wants to build and
Right.
wants to stay building. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Different room.
I like that. Different room. I'm going to start saying that now when I think someone else belongs in a different room.
Yeah.
Well, I think one thing women should master that men have mastered is their ability to compartmentalize.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that, especially for us who have experienced considerable amounts of trauma, any trauma really, to be able to compartmentalize in certain things and see things from logic.
In a healthy way, though.
Yes. From logic, and consider the emotions instead of seeing it emotionally and considering the logic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I appreciate the ability that men have in compartmentalization.
Yeah.
I wish that we could get better at that.
Sort of
I feel like
immediate
that's
reaction.
something I've worked on for a really long time.
Probably always going to be working on it, but you know,
I'm trying to,
growth.
yeah.
Real life angle. Can we think of examples where a man actually met us in that space instead of shrinking from it? And what did that look like? Do you have any experience with a man meeting you in your space instead of
Here
shrinking
lately,
from it?
I feel like
Can you
the
say-
guys that I've been talking to are way more like on the same level of
Would you
communication
say, like,
and
your relationship that you started with Jimmy, just the friendship
Yeah.
is more that way.
definitely.
I would agree with you on that one too.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a breath of fresh air.
He is. He can communicate.
Boy,
Like,
can he
no-
communicate? He rambles.
Yeah.
We love him.
Jimmy
We
Chatterbox.
Jimmy'd it. That's where everything shifts, because instead of asking, where do I fit? The right person asks, how can I add to this? Did I skip? No, I didn't. So yeah, Jimmy, I think Jimmy's probably would be for me the same. What about you? Do you have
Wait,
a-
y'all are talking to the same guy?
well, we're not
we're
like
not
talking
talking
to
like
him.
that.
We're just
Oh.
friends, really.
Oh,
It's
okay.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
so-
just-
He hasn't.
He
not
called.
me
He was
anyway.
gonna the business thing.
the plumber.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd like him.
He didn't
You
do
would
his
love
homework.
him. Huh?
I'd love him more if he'd do his homework.
Look, he has made excuse after excuse for that. And every time I bring you up, he's like, son of a.
He will when he's ready.
Yeah. So have you met anyone recently that you feel like meets you in your space and that you have that with instead of trying to like shrink
Not
you down
consistently,
or
but
shrink
yeah.
themselves or
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I get defensive of it. I treat it as like, nope, you're love bombing me. Or nope, you're lying to me. You're not actually willing to do that. You don't actually think that way. I know better.
you're just suspicious of it still.
Yeah. Yeah. Which
Yeah, I
starts
could
a
see
lot.
that.
It causes issues.
I don't
But I
think
appreciate the patience.
Yeah. I don't think it's something that before all of this recently I put a whole lot of thought into. And now I'm like, why not? Like those are all very important things. Like, so it's healthy and wonderful. We also have to be honest about something. This level of growth can feel lonely at times. When you raise your standards, your options can feel smaller. That's true. Not because there aren't people out there, but because you no longer entertain what doesn't align. And that requires patience.
That gets really boring.
Yeah.
Very
All these
lonely.
distractions
But
to just keep you
Yeah.
occupied.
And I also appreciate it because it forces you to sit there. And if you take it seriously, you can do so much good for yourself. You know what I mean? To practice mindfulness, work on like where you are. I wish more people would value that time.
That's self-reflecting.
Yeah, because I feel like that's the moment when so many people go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. I've done it. So
well, yeah, like learning it and recognizing it in yourself, but then actually like putting something into action to change it.
Correct.
Is
Diagnose the shit out of yourself.
Fuck yeah.
And then
But
manipulate
what are you gonna do
yourself.
about it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do we think's going on emotionally for men who do want a strong woman, but they feel unsure how to show up in the right way, or like even we'll say like how to approach?
I actually think that that's a fear of vulnerability, and I think that because they feel somewhat matched, they automatically subconsciously think like this is a male to male situation, even though it's not, and we all know that. I think that the feelings may feel that way of like, okay, I'm meeting an equal. And does that make sense?
Yeah,
That does make sense,
almost bucking up, like
Correct.
instead of that softness
Correct.
that they can use with a woman. Yeah, yeah,
That's my opinion.
no, I kind of
I
feel
like that. Yeah.
I feel that for sure, because yeah, I mean, I always have men that like let me know that they could kick
You
my
know
ass.
what though? I think too, if you feel unsure about how to show up in the right way, honestly, if you're meeting a strong, independent woman, don't tell her all the things you're gonna do. Just do them. Like just show up. Just like, okay, don't offer to help me. If you have the time and you want to help me, just help me. I don't because I'm not the type of person that if I need help with something, I can do it myself. I know I can do it myself. So if you ask me, I'm gonna be like, no, it's fine. Like I can do it myself. But if you just do it, it's gonna blow my mind. Because I'm like, what? I'm not gonna ask.
Is your love language acts of service?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then you like it whenever. But I think that comes down to us valuing someone who values us enough to observe. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're genuinely
see
studying.
that's how you.
You're studying what I need. You're studying where I'm lacking. You're studying what stresses me out. You're listening to me. You know what I mean? And then to be able to.
That's really what it boils down to is listening and knowing
learning.
and caring enough to really get to know another person.
I watched a video the other day of a couple. They were sitting across from each other. It was a family party and they had a TV going in the background. So then everyone was talking louder. And the wife, there was a gentle shift where she started to get overstimulated. He had the remote turn the TV down. There was no anything. Yes. Like, and if you like watch, I had to watch it twice to understand what I was watching. And then I read the words because I saw nothing, no change whatsoever, but he saw it. And then she looked up and she was like, but the look on her face was so like, you're my person. Yeah. It was so cool. But it's like that's goals. And I feel like if people genuinely were at each other's level like that, we would have it. The intention.
It makes so much easier.
Okay.
Do you want to give her the pen?
How do we balance being independent without building walls? Yeah. And where's the line for us personally?
Oh, you did that on purpose?
Okay, you're a bitch. How do we balance being independent without building walls? I have failed at this miserably. over the last 3 months, if not longer.
Why?
Because I'm just protecting myself. Because I'm not like it. I
don't think that if it's boundaries, I don't think it's walls.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But I do think that it's hard to balance that at the same time. Like setting a boundary without making it a wall. Like they can, I don't know, like we test boundaries. Sometimes we accidentally go over boundaries. But when it's a wall, then it's like, no, I'm done. I'm out.
See, I'm contributing, or I'm associating building a wall with being vulnerable versus being independent, as in being closed off and I got it, leave me, like I don't need you type.
So you're saying the wall is being vulnerable?
Allowing yourself to be vulnerable?
Correct. So for me, I'm seeing like there's an independent woman who for me, it's very much like I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. I'm at the point where I'm inviting you into my space, which is a big deal for me. So either respect it or don't. And if you're not going to, then I don't want it. And this is my line. I'm going to give you an opportunity to prove me otherwise. And then if you cross it, that's it. That's a boundary. To me, that's not like I just feel like that's a boundary. You just don't cross that line. To me, a wall is I'm walling myself up because I'm scared. I don't want to get hurt. All of these fearful based type things. I feel like that's very different. So that's how I'm like, how do we balance being independent without building walls? I think that you build walls once the fear starts. Yes. So what is the intention of building the walls? Because is it a wall or is it a boundary? We need to see them differently. Does that make sense?
I build boundaries until I put up a wall, and I intentionally put up a wall.
Yeah.
I do it on purpose. Like once you've crossed it too many times, that wall goes up and you will never get it down.
Yeah.
Then I'm just stone. Nope.
Unfortunately, I have walls for people who don't deserve walls. Like I come into it with walls. Does that make sense? And I think that we all do.
I think there's things that trigger that.
If you've gone, been in a relationship where you have allowed yourself to be vulnerable and it's gotten used against you or thrown in your face, then you do have those walls up already.
Well, you're having to undo a pattern.
Well, and you're like, well, the next person could do the same thing, and that's scary. But
and your body reacts sometimes without your brain even being attached to it.
Yes.
Some of it is
trauma.
Well, a lot of it's trauma.
Everything's trauma.
Yes.
All of it.
Okay, so if you've ever been told you're intimidating,
I didn't a minute. Did it say that?
Of course it did.
It's worth asking yourself a different question. Are you intimidating or are you intimidating, or are you no longer easy to access, easy to confuse, or easy to keep without effort? Clock it. If I let Eden watch this, she'd be like, don't ever say my name on there ever again. Block me now.
Okay. I love it.
Is it over?
Almost.
Okay, because those are not the same thing. And the right person won't be intimidated by you. They'll be aligned with you.
And that's really the point.
End of episode.
Who's going to be right? END.
I was trying to be italic.
You have to turn this way.
I have to do an N? How
do
the
an
fuck
N. I don't know. I'm going to be a D.
Is this backwards?
This is a D.
Right. No, you have to be the E. Look.
Oh, I have to be
E and we're so dumb.
Mazie was like doing a full-blown cheer over there.
Which way does my D go?
That was hard.
Okay. Do you have
Tip of the dick?
Tip of the week? Didn't think about that at all, actually. No, I don't have a tip.
I didn't really either. This is an easy week. Nothing happened.
I didn't learn anything new or got no new tricks or tips.
Tip of the week: enjoy your peaceful weeks when nothing happens.
10. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. What, did she say it on the podcast, Melissa?
Say what?
The 10 cashews. She said that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was going to be my tip. But I'm like, wait a minute. I'm a thief. Never mind. Just ignore me. I've been eating a lot of cashews. 10 cashews a
the
day.
week for her was the affirmations thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
then maybe it was
Yeah.
when we were just joking at the bar.
What was it?
10
Say it.
cashews a day helps fight depression.
Mm-hmm.
And they're delicious.
Yeah.
That wasn't on the show. That was right before we started.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, and I stole it from Seriously Melissa, so props.
Does it count if you're both Melissas?
No, it does not. I can say that. I can plagiarize her all day.
Same name.
We're basically the same person.
I would say so. All right.
Do you have a tip?
10 cashews. No, I don't. I have no tip.
10 cashews, y'all.
Do it.
Yep.
Get happy.
Eat them in the sun.
Eat them in the sun in the morning.
That was good timing.
Yeah.
Well, like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
And follow.
Have a great week.